we've come to Rochester for the day today, so I thought you might be interested to have a look around with us. We basically decided that as it's Friday, we would head out of London, just jump on a train somewhere that we haven't been before. So we've never been to Rochester, and we were able to come here on a direct train from our local train station in London, so it only took 50 minutes to get here. So yeah, we just thought we'd come and have a look around. Couldn't film anything heading to the station because we were so late. We had seconds to spare before our train. I think the first thing we're going to do is get some food because I'm absolutely starving and haven't eaten anything yet today. It's got the old phone box here. Got a nice latte, and this is actually Earl Grey cake, which I've never had before. And what is it? Toffee and apple slice, an Americano. I've never tried Earl Grey cake before. You can taste the Earl Grey in it. I don't think I'd want to drink Earl Grey with it. Glad I got a coffee. Otherwise I think it'd be a bit of an overload. I have to try and make this at home. You know, I want to taste it. It's definitely one that you need to like Earl Grey if you're going to like it. But if you like Earl Grey, it's really good. In case you're wondering, yes, that was my breakfast. But there's nothing wrong with cake for breakfast every now and then. There's a lot of charity shops. We might have to have a look at those a bit later on. See if there's anything to find. Life is like a moustache. It can be wonderful or terrible, but it always tickles. Oh look, they've got Venus flytraps. Nice traditional greengrocers. Right, we're just going to go into the Tourist Information Centre to see what there is to do here. I know that there's a castle, and I know that there's some museums, so we can see whereabouts they are. This guy looks like a horrible boss that I had once. Gave me a really mean appraisal. Picked up a map now. Someone on Instagram said that the castle's worth a look, so we'll definitely be going there. Looked amazing when we came in on the train. You could see it from the train out through the window. And I think we'll probably want to have a look at the cathedral as well. And there's a few other places that look like they're quite interesting. A lot of Charles Dickens history, so lots of historical buildings to see. This shop looks cool. Browsers welcome. Be rude not to them, wouldn't it? Look at this tile work. Look, they've got all these folders with postcards in. All with a different memory. They've got a Shropshire one. Boscobel House, used to go there on school trips. Love to find one of my hometowns. My mum would absolutely love this. No. Worth a look. I think maybe my hometown's a bit small to have had postcards made of it in the past. They do postcards of it now though, so there might be some. This was the home of Mr. Tope, the chief verger of the cathedral in the Mystery of Edwin Drood. It was the last building mentioned in the writings of Charles Dickens. Wow, it's really historical. There's the castle. Look at this building. It's a Barbers. It looks like a really good Barbers actually, but look at the angle of the building as it goes up. I mean, look at the door. bet their buildings insurance is an absolute nightmare. Ours is bad enough because we've got an underpinned house, but you can just imagine when your house is literally hanging to one side what it must be like. You probably can't even get insurance for it. This is what I keep telling myself. Absolutely guilt-free shopping. And this Oxfam looks really good. They've got some All-Stars in the window, which I might check out. Good quality stuff in here. Wow, is that... Don't tell me that set is $4.99. Right, we're going in. I would be rubbish at this game. Passing third time. It's quite nice. It's always good to keep an eye out on the pottery pieces in these shops. Pine dresser, £95, that's good. Look at that sofa. This is a really cool Oxfam. They've actually made it feel like a vintage shop. Really cool. Yeah, my local one won't. They keep everything in the window for like 2 weeks, then you can't. Oh. Yeah, they don't like changing it, so. They're the white ones in the window. Look. Oh, they're 9s. That's no good for me. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you though. Yeah. It's a decent light fitting. Look at that, £10. You can feel the quality, that's for sure. Really nice. Looks a bit big for me, I think. So you're at Bermondsey Market, are you, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah. What day?
Furniture.
Oh, your furnishings.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the furniture.
Lisa, she goes to France
Yeah.
once a month.
Yeah.
Come loaded with the
Oh.
van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool
And
stuff.
this is something, you know, she left here today.
Yeah.
But it's really, really nice thing.
It's our first time in Margate, so we never came here before.
Yeah, it's your first time in Rochester.
Sorry, Rochester. Yeah, Rochester. Why is that in my head?
Why is the ocean? Because I'm Brazilian. And I think, oh, I want to feel like in Rio today, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
not in the same weather. The weather is not the same.
No. If only. Just met such a nice, helpful lady in that vintage store, and the shop's really brilliant. If ever you are here in Rochester, I've got to get that right, because I keep thinking we are in Margate for some reason. I don't know why I said that. That was embarrassing. But yeah, she said to us about all the cool places to go, and she's highly recommended a pub here called, I think it's called the Coopers, or Cooper's Bar. Something like that. It's up near the castle, and apparently it's the oldest pub in all of Kent. So we'll definitely check that out in a little while. And the shop is called Catch 22, if any of you want to go in there. This hotel was mentioned in Pickwick Papers and also in Great Expectations. I'm just going to pop into the Guildhall Museum now. Please turn the knob to see the transformation. Oh. That is so cool. How does that work? How are they doing that? so I don't get how it does that. Oh, it's a mirror, of course. So it's a mirror, so when the light fades down it reflects the one. It must be upside down up there. Yeah, there it is. That is very clever. It's a fantastic museum, especially considering it's free to come in here. To the lower decks.
Hello.
Look at this. Who does that remind you of? It's Saturday morning. Look at this whipping post. So you would be chained onto this, your hands through here, better not get mine stuck, and you would be whipped in front of everybody outside. So this area here, it's only 6 feet square and it's a cell. It was at the very bottom of the ship, and it was described as not big enough for the passage of a mouse. And in 1812, 2 prisoners on the Sampson at Chatham made use of this space to settle an argument. So they went into it and they fought to the death using razors that were tied to sticks. That sounds absolutely grim. Let's have a look in there, see how claustrophobic it is. Oh dear. Imagine going in there with your enemy and scrapping with razors tied to sticks until one of you died. Oh, there's rats down there. I mean, that is no way to settle an argument. Can you imagine if I did that with my neighbours? Castle Hill. I'm guessing this is going to lead us up to the castle. Wow. It's absolutely stunning here. So we're at the castle now, we're just having a little wander around the grounds. I think we'll probably stop and take a few pictures as well. I did ask on my Instagram if you wanted a blog post while I was here or a vlog, and 100% votes were for the vlog, which I'm quite curious about. I'd like to know why a vlog is preferable to a blog post. Maybe it's just a bit more interesting, I don't know. I think it's easier to do because at least I sort of get it all done while I'm here, and I just need to edit it and not think back and have to write everything up, because often I'll go to places and forget sort of what I've seen and all the details, so at least I can kind of document it as I go around. But yeah, just be interested to know your thoughts on that. So if you do have any, feel free to let me know in the comments. The sun's starting to go down already, gosh. Just took some photos for Instagram. The light's really nice now. It's what time is it? Oh, it's 3 o'clock, so yeah, the light's just starting to get low, and now we are climbing up the stairs to go into the castle. It's only open for another hour, so we've just made it in time for a look around.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Exit this way, so which way do we go? Oh, it's a dead end. Nice view from here across to the cathedral. So this would have been the Great Hall, and you can see where all the wooden beams would have gone across in those holes. So imagine the size of this room where they all had banquets. It's really tall. Look how tall it goes. We've reached the top. Look at this view. The lady who let us in said that now's a really good time to go, actually, because it's nice and quiet. Also, the light at this time of day is really, really good, because you get to see the sun going down a bit and all the shadows getting longer, so it looks really cool. I think I'm going to take some photos from up here while we're here. We're just having a chat about what would happen if you were to dive onto this netting. And I was saying I think the best bit to aim for would be the middle, because at least then if the netting gave way you'd land on that wall. But then what if you bounced and landed on that bit and then that bit ripped? You'd go all the way down. It's a cheery thought. We've come down to the cesspit, which is obviously where all the waste used to go, and it's really deep, but look how creepy this is. There's a red balloon down there, so maybe it's waiting for people. That was well worth a look. I definitely recommend, if any of you come here, that you pop in. If you are National Trust members, you'll get it for free. Otherwise it's like £5 or something for an adult. So really, really good. Very, very interesting castle. I haven't been around one like that before, where it's got the square shape and you can walk all the way around and look up to the top and the bottom. And it's so tall. So now I think we are going to go to try and find that pub that the nice lady recommended to us, which is supposedly the oldest one here in Kent. What a fantastic painting. So we've just spotted the wonky house that we saw from the high street, but we're at the back of it now, so you can see the angle better from here. Look at that. Here it is. Just a little bit off the beaten track. You need to go up and off behind the castle a little bit in order to find it. So yeah, it's called the Cooper's Arms. I think I'm going to leave the vlog there for today. We're just going to go inside there and hopefully grab a bite to eat if they're doing food and have a drink. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little look around Rochester with me. As I said before, it's really quick to get here on the train from London. You can easily do it as a day trip. It took us 50 minutes to get here. So yeah, I'd really recommend it, especially if you're interested in Charles Dickens. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe. I will try and do more of these day trip vlogs as and when we do them, especially now the weather's warming up, and I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. The Cooper's Arms, and it's on Love Lane. Oh, every time.